Sneak preview. Hello, and welcome back to the Breakroom. This is our daily live show that keeps you updated on all the nerdy news that you need to know. Live, right here from our studio, on the surface of the sun. It's so incredibly hot.
It is.
Stop using microplastics. Coming up on the show today, we're applying for new jobs because it's too hot at this place, and I want to work at an ice factory. We also got a Thor deleted scene. Ooh, we're not going to show it to you, but we'll tell you about it. And we're also revealing the results of our She-Hulk predictions. She-Hulk came out last night, episode 3. I hope you've watched it. I hope you saw the fun little cameo that the cut spoiled. And I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be talking about it today, so if you haven't seen it yet, get the F out of here.
Get out of here.
Spoil it. But before you go, please hit the like button. Thanks so much.
You know what I learned?
What did I learn?
The other day?
What?
Like button, very helpful. Thank you so much.
I say it every day.
The notification bell during this show is really good.
It's critical.
I don't know. I'm not a notification bell person, but if you are, unhit it and then hit it again.
Does that count if you unhit it and hit it again?
Let's find out.
I didn't learn that.
Break the system. I'm Brandon Barrick, and here with me today, giving tech advice, is John Costa.
Hello, I am the nerd of New Rock.
He knows the back end of YouTube, like the back end of his back end. And across the table from me, we got Coy Jandro.
Wondering what the back end is the back end of the back end a front end?
No, it's the underside.
Yeah.
Like
You just got it. That's not what we were talking about.
Oh, I see.
And before she walks away from the set, please give it up for Jessica Clemons. I'm so sorry we're talking about taints already.
It's all right.
It's hot. Our brains
So
are melting. I mean, Jessica's dress is on fire. Woo! That's how hot it is. Hey, we got a great redemption-a-rooney for you all today. After confirming
Nina, you just suggested a different redemption.
Oh, I mean, Nina. We talked about twerking on camera, but really only one of us here would make it worth it. And John wasn't in the mood to do it.
No, it's too hot.
You should see John's twerk.
It is life-changing.
Yeah, it's the twerk that sailed 1,000 ships. But we might do some twerking if we raise enough money. Who knows? But our main redemption for today, so on the episode last night, it was confirmed that Wang has a LinkedIn profile, or at least whatever the MCU's equivalent of LinkedIn.
LinkedOn.
It didn't have a funny name,
one of those
which I was missing.
Yeah.
I was missing that, like a little funny name. But good news, our inside source at Marvel was able to hack into the 616's LinkedIn universe.
Have been terrible.
We have gotten in, baby. Call us North Korea, because we've hacked the servers.
Don't call us
okay?
that.
Don't ever call us that. Tommy's on his way. We've hacked in. From the 616, we've been able to pull some LinkedIn posts. Now, these are very valuable items, so we can't just show them to you for free. I wish we could. Our lawyers won't allow it.
Yeah.
But for every $100 we raise in Super Chats, we'll show you a real LinkedIn post from the 616 MC universe. Now, I have been told by our lawyers, we had a very generous off-screen donation, so we can show you one to get you excited for them, okay?
We have benefactors now.
Yeah, we have benefactors, mysterious benefactors. Dashiell, can you throw up, can we see one of the LinkedIn posts? We'll give you a tease, a freebie, okay? Okay, this is from Steve Rogers.
No.
He's an old man, so he's behind. You know what it's like to have your grandparents on social media. He just now is getting around to the blue dress, gold dress debate. And that's how he feels about it.
I like that joke.
That's the tasteful
He was
comment
gone.
you get. He was gone.
He's in another timeline where that dress
He's
had
got
an
a book.
answer.
He's writing everything in the book, and now Bucky has his book.
Can we pull that up again?
Yeah, pull it up again, Dash.
Let's go around the table and relive something
wanna
from
rehash it?
2007. That's a blue and black dress.
100% white and gold.
What?
What year was that?
On the screen, it's white and gold.
2013, maybe?
2012.
2014.
2015. So close.
Wow, that was
Give Jess a bonus point
Yeah,
for
give Jessica a bonus
for
point on
predictions.
predictions, please. So yeah, $100 in the super chat, we'll get that. And thank you, Nina, for already sending in a great super chat. This heat makes me want to twerk, I'll tell you what. You know what else makes me want to twerk? Headlines, baby! Oh, John, he's doing it. He's doing it off camera. Oh my God. You missed it. You missed it. It was so good. So sorry we played that graphic while that was happening. It was incredible. Our first headline today comes from an interview with the AV Club, where George Miller, the director of Mad Max Fury Road, he revealed that he wrote his Furiosa prequel before they even started filming Fury Road. That's how prolific this Australian man is.
Wow.
He was saying that he basically wrote the entire screenplay before shooting Fury Road because he wanted everyone to, quote, explain to everybody who Furiosa was, to Charlize when she took on the role, and to all the actors and the designers and everybody else working on the Citadel and so on. So basically, he wrote himself a prequel so people could understand what was going on in the story.
Have we ever heard of a director making a show Bible into a movie? That's kind of a cool thing to be like, here's the backstory show Bible and adaptation.
Go watch The Rings of Power tonight on Amazon. They turned the Silmarillion into a
well,
TV
when
show.
J.R.R. was high on mushrooms writing the Lord of the Rings saga, he didn't know about movies. It wasn't on his radar.
That's right. Okay. God didn't come down from the heavens and explain that to him.
Yeah. So he wasn't there yet. You know what I mean? But this is pretty ballsy. I mean, George Lucas was very smartly like, this is episode 4.
Yeah.
There's got to be more, right? I don't know if he knew what it was ahead of time. It was all up in his dome.
I also, like, how would it feel to be Charlize and be like, I read that, I loved it, oh, it's not me. Like, what a weird thing to be like, I love this character, I'm so invested, I really love what you did for the backstory, I won't be playing.
Yeah.
Like, that would suck. That would suck a lot. I love Charlize Theron.
Fury Road basically is Furiosa's movie.
Oh, yeah.
Also, right?
In my heart.
100%.
Yeah, in your heart. I mean, he's masked up half the movie. Doesn't say 2 words.
Yeah.
Max.
But Anya Taylor-Joy is great, so I'm excited for this.
Yeah. Very excited to see it.
Big red beard.
Congratulations.
Anya Taylor-Joy got a big red beard.
Big red beard. Isn't Hemsworth a big red beard?
Bald, but also has a big beard.
Anya Taylor-Joy, big beard.
It's bushy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It really is incredible what George Miller's been able to do, especially because he has to film everything upside down there in Australia. It's very difficult.
I didn't get it. Thank you for explaining it.
Next headline. Variety is reporting that Alan Taylor, my mistake, Alan Taylor is set to take over as showrunner on House of the Dragon Season 2.
Oh, yeah.
So Taylor, he's going to be overseeing the writing as well as direct a few episodes. Now, he's replacing Miguel Sapochnik, nailed it, he's like the showrunner right now. He's going to be stepping away for Season 2.
There are 2 showrunners.
You're right. He's a co-showrunner. My apologies.
So they're retaining one, replacing another.
He's stepping away, though. Miguel, he has that first look deal with HBO to develop new shows, so he's not going far away. He's also going to stay on as a producer for the series in perpetuity. I'm sure he'll probably come back to direct in the future.
Whatever.
But he just wants to step away for Season 2, let this other guy come in. And Alan Taylor has experience with the Game of Thrones franchise, so I think he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Not worrying news, I don't think.
He wrote everyone's favorite episodes of Game of Thrones Season 8.
Which was?
Thor Dark World.
Yeah. That one.
I don't think that was in there.
Did he write?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Alan
Taylor directed Thor Dark World.
Okay.
Why would you say that?
I just had to acknowledge the elephant in the room. I'm just saying
No,
it
it's gonna be
happened.
fine. Go back and watch Thor Dark World. It's not that bad.
Not as bad as people
fun
say.
Hey, it
stuff
sets
in
up
there.
Avengers Endgame, everyone's favorite saga.
Yeah,
ender.
you can't have it. They do a lot of great stuff in there.
Also, I feel like him knowing Game of Thrones is more important than anything else he's done because this is that world. And like that sweeping epic of it all. I'm excited.
It'll be great. Maybe they'll bring Malekith back in Game of Thrones. Wouldn't that be nice?
Stop donating for the Twerk Fest.
Oh, yeah. We're getting so close to John's twerking, baby.
Stop.
Next headline. Vanity Fair may already have the scoop of the month with its report that Nicole Kidman is back in the studio recording another AMC ad. We can't wait to see this in front of Barbie, which comes out next year. Hashtag Simu, get your ass down here. Come on, Simu. Come on the show, Simu.
You coward.
You coward. He's not a coward. He's
No,
the one who's not a coward.
No.
We want other people
He's a
on
coward.
the show. No.
He's not on.
a coward.
If he's not here today, it's because he's afraid.
It's too hot outside.
It's because he's afraid. Yeah,
It's too hot outside.
We're air conditioned in here.
So Nicole Kidman's making another one of those beautiful AMC ads. Are they really good, or is the meme taken over?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Is it really good?
Oh yeah.
I think sometimes something
not
is
good.
so good, it's bad, and then goes back to good
It
again.
goes back to good
And
again.
I feel like we've gone full. It's an Ouroboros of greatness.
Here's what I'll say.
Yeah.
I don't
This
think that's
article is from the writer of the first ad.
Yeah. Whose name is
Billy Ray.
Billy Ray, not Cyrus.
I hope it
Very
is.
I hope it is
A
Billy
very
Ray.
important note.
He's
Thank
like,
you.
well, I got a text from. I'm not going to do that.
How dare you give this man an? You don't know if he has an accent.
Billy Ray Cyrus?
Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
If this, you're speaking as Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I was just saying it's very funny to me that like he got this article in the trades, and I'm sure he like, if you get your name in the trades,
Yeah,
it's like
do you
a big
think he's
deal in
ever
LA.
been interviewed for
No,
anything
no,
ever
he's probably
before?
so
He's a
excited.
copywriter for a commercial,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
getting interviewed. I mean, he did write "Heartbreak Feels a Little Better in a Place Like This," which is an Oscar-winning line.
A killer line.
That was actually ghostwritten by Alan Taylor.
Oh, that makes
unfortunately.
sense.
I kind of want Nicole to like pass the torch. You know what I mean?
Oh, we need her.
No.
And the Bedazzled too.
No, I
want
think
more
you do
Bedazzled.
a
No.
third in the third one.
Okay,
she sits
all
down
right.
next to someone,
And there's a new.
and that's our new
that's
person.
great.
and it becomes this like title you pass
Does
on.
Nicole Kidman have any kids that act? You do a little nepotism play?
They act like they love their father.
Oh, got him.
Got him, Tom.
Sorry, Billy Ray.
I like the prequel sequel reboot for the third. You pass it along. You go back to young Nicole Kidman, far and away.
What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us?
They de-age Nicole Kidman. They go back 2 noses.
Who's cast as young Nicole Kidman?
Come on.
2 noses.
Yeah, she's
Anya Taylor-Joy
mean.
as young Nicole Kidman.
I don't buy that.
Right? I'm in.
Or Elizabeth Debicki, maybe.
This has gone on for long enough.
Yeah. No, more news about Nicole Kidman. The people's magic. Oh, it's so hot in here.
Very warm.
But Billy Ray did confirm that it has been written. It's been written. I can't wait to see the next one. We all enjoy it.
Leak the script. We should have done that for
Leak the
Redemption
script.
today.
Oh, that would have
yeah.
been good. That would have been good.
Tomorrow we'll have to
messed
write
up.
Nicole
Let's
Kidman's.
go back to the pre-show meeting. Next headline. Fandango's Eric Davis revealed that as part of National Cinema Day, which we all love so much, we're celebrating it this Saturday, September 3rd. A new sizzle reel will be released and it'll feature footage from upcoming films like Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and Harry Styles' My Policeman.
Wow, it's a great film that we all know about.
I am learning about Harry Styles as my policeman in real time.
Did someone put that in the script to see if I would just read it and not?
I love Harry
that a real
Styles.
thing?
I've not heard of
I
him
don't know.
having a policeman.
So yeah, if you do want to celebrate National Cinema Day, you're gonna be able to get like $3 tickets for all movie formats.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can go see an
Breakfast.
IMAX. Rogue One's back out in IMAX right now. Well, at least it is at the El Capitan. I don't know if that's a national thing. Sorry, flyover states.
Ooh.
No Way Home is back on
No Way
tomorrow.
Yes,
Yeah,
more
No Way
fun
Home.
edition. We
Celebrating
have some
60
news about
years.
that.
Go
coming up.
see it for $3 or something. We love the cinema, especially the overpriced popcorn. Next headline. Deadline is reporting that Reagan Aaliyah, did I say that right? Reagan Aaliyah?
Couldn't tell you.
Has joined the cast of Marvel Studios' Disney Plus series Ironheart in an undisclosed role.
Mysterious. Let's predict
Mysterious.
right now. Can we get her photo up?
Do we have her photo?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Oh,
So fast.
Oh, okay.
I can't see.
She's playing.
I think-
she's playing Tony Stark.
Great.
Confirm
Great
it.
stuff.
You're
Great
here
stuff,
first,
John.
folks.
Here we go.
Great stuff.
He's got to make an appearance.
I don't know. I mean, she could be like another student or something like, because we know Riri Williams is going to Wakanda in Wakanda Forever. Maybe like she's still there. Maybe this is like another student from Wakanda. Someone comes back to MIT with
Yeah,
her.
Koi's theory that she's not at MIT. She's at the sort of like Oakland.
The Oakland School
And
or
ambassador
whatever. I
like
like
reach
that
out
too.
thing, and that way
Yeah.
like they bring her to that world as part of the
Yeah.
ambassadorship.
Yeah.
Maybe she's
West
either,
Coast Avengers, baby.
either one of those
Make it
places
happen.
would work.
Let's do it. Let's do it. In another headline, makeup and prosthetic effects company Odd Studio showed a detailed look at the Dark Shadow Lord from Thor: Love and Thunder. I didn't even know he was called this. This was the guy who was the guy. This was the person who was the original wielder of the Necro Sword. You saw him at the very beginning in that kind of oasis area. This is where Gore gets the Necro Sword. This was the same company that also did Gore's makeup and prosthetics, so obviously they worked on other things.
Oh.
Well, there he is. Look at this beautiful Dark Shadow Lord. Is that like a full?
I love him. It's full prosthetic. It's insane.
There's not a person in
There's like
there.
a set photo. No, there is a person.
Oh, there is
in
a
there.
person in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we barely got a look at him. No
I-
explanation.
I wish this Thor: Love and Thunder. We're getting this Spider-Man No Way Home More Fun edition, which is just sort of like an extended cut of that movie, with all of the like behind-the-scenes drama of cut scenes for Thor: Love
know.
and Thunder. I
I
don't
wanna
think
see
they would
so
ever
many of
put
these.
out that version, but I do.
Him
I would
hunting gods and
love- I would love some extended scenes.
Yeah,
for that
yeah.
film.
Now, Jess, you and I have talked about this. Like, he's the Dark Shadow Lord. The MCU's got to stop saying like Shadow Realm, Shadow Dimension.
Oh yeah, I kept on calling it because the dimensions and realms are completely different.
Like all
Dark
these
Dimension,
and everything
Dark-
is Shadow something. Like,
Nor Dimension.
Is it all the same? Is it different? I don't know.
Does anyone here know the difference between a dimension and a realm?
I imagine
We had a long debate about
we
it.
had a long debate because it's different for the MCU.
Yeah.
and like a dimension feels like it's a mirror, a parallel. A realm feels like another area.
Maybe.
Right,
to
but
me.
then like, yeah.
But the
I-
dark
Alternate
dimension,
dimension,
the dark
right?
dimension is just
yeah.
the dark dimension.
Well,
It's
then
just like
then
our
it's called
world
the
with,
mirror
like,
dimension,
weird...
but it's in our world. I think that's more of a realm.
That
I
would
don't
be
know.
more of a realm in my
Yeah.
definition.
Kevin
of realm.
Feige.
I think
Come
we're
on the show,
correct.
you
That's
coward!
wrong.
Say that again, Jess. Sorry.
Oh,
was
we're
screaming at
really
Kevin Feige.
yeah. Sorry, we were screaming at Jess.
We're way overdue. Someone's got to read a LinkedIn post.
We got to write a LinkedIn post.
Can we get?
Thank you to our super
can we get a
chatters.
Beautiful new LinkedIn post up.
Oh yeah, here we
Oh,
go.
Val.
Valentina Allegra Di Fontaine, headhunter and headhunter.
Hey.
Recently fired from your government job due to gross misconduct. Let's talk.
Hey.
that photo's really good.
She's online right now.
She has 99 notifications? Or do
Well,
we have
whoever's
99?
LinkedIn this was does not read their notifications.
Who doesn't have 99 notifications?
Yeah, if you
on
don't have
all social
99
medias.
plus
Yeah.
notifications on your
Okay, stop
LinkedIn,
bragging.
you're using LinkedIn way too much.
I just
way
don't check
too
DMs
much.
like a monster.
Follow me on Twitter at @conjosta, COHN.
He'll respond.
On Twitter.
No, I won't.
Thank you to our super chatters, VRealJSP, contributions towards y'all's air conditioning refurbishment fund. I'll take it.
Thank you.
I'll take it.
Actually, Zach Huddleston is in his home because his air conditioner is broken.
Don't tell the
find him.
people.
Go find him.
Don't tell people that.
He's home.
Elijah Bowser also sending a super chat. The bigger hero threat to the multiverse, is it Reed Richards, Doctor Strange, or some other individual, and why?
Hero threat.
Yeah, like a hero who's actually a problem. And I've always said that Doctor Strange is a problem, and I think Multiverse of Madness confirmed that Doctor Strange
I would say
across the universe are a problem.
I would say Wanda Maximoff is a little bit more of a problem than the old Stephen Strange.
You consider her a hero then? That was the question.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fair otherwise.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fair.
I missed the original question.
Which
Who's the
hero?
biggest
Which
liability
hero?
hero?
in
The biggest
MCU
hero
is the-
that's a threat to the multiverse. Like
To
Reed
the
Richards.
multiverse, I would say Wanda. I feel like she would be a problem potentially anywhere if she slipped as she did in ours. And she's always that powerful, I imagine. She's a Nexus being. I
Sophie
think she's the
Turner
only canon
as Dark
Nexus.
Phoenix in the film Dark Phoenix. It's canon.
Yeah, but the Phoenix is the problem, not
Yeah,
Jean
well.
Grey.
But is Scarlet
It's
Witch
in
the
her.
only Nexus being? Because what's tricky is Reed is clearly not a Nexus being because they're probably going to cast someone else as him. But it seems like Doctor Strange is a Nexus being because we only met him as Doctor Strange.
You're getting into something I think is really. I don't think Marvel is going to.
They're gonna touch the
I
Nexus
don't think they're
beings.
going to commit to. I don't think they're going to commit to variants having different looks means that person's not a Nexus being.
Because Loki, they did both.
Yeah.
And that's tricky.
Yeah.
Because like Loki was also him as President Loki, but he was also
Right.
a crocodile.
But they also kind of throw in a thing of like Lokis are so crazy. Of course, they all so many of them look different because
Right.
they make such bold choices.
But also like Mordo
You have to
is
start
not
as
a
an
Nexus
alligator.
being.
Right.
Christine Palmer is not a
If they
Nexus.
made
It's
one,
like,
the Christine
you know,
Palmer's tricky. She's not even like in magic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, what are the rules?
What are the rules?
That's what we're here for.
Come on the show, Kevin Feige. We did ask in a poll, are you enjoying House of the Dragon more or less than Game of Thrones? More, 60%. Oh, they love the House of the Dragon.
That's cool. I think that it's great.
It's great. I love it.
Not gonna
2
say any more
episodes
about
in, I'm
that.
willing to say it's better than everything. We also got our first Thor 4 deleted scene via YouTube. It's a scene where the gang enters Omnipotent City. If you don't know, this Thor: Love and Thunder will be streaming on Disney Plus Day a week from today, September 8th. I'm sure they'll release all the deleted scenes. They put all the deleted scenes on Disney Plus as well, so that'll be fun. Then the Blu-ray comes out like a little bit later, which will probably have more deleted and behind-the-scenes content. Maybe it'll have a whole other hour and a half of a movie. Who knows? Put it all in there, you cowards.
I mean, I will say the scene was really fun, but it did feel like, oh yeah, this would have slowed that movie way down.
Yeah. Trying
And
to keep
I'm
that.
curious about like what that hour and 40. Like they shot. It sounds like a 4-hour movie.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, is that other movie a slower paced movie? Is that movie darker and they're more inherently like more tension?
I think all those things are true.
The cut?
Yeah.
We got the
What I
cut.
think it was when you started pulling at a strand to cut it out, like it unwove a lot of stuff, and you're like, well, we have to cut all this
Just
too.
keep the fast stuff.
Yeah, just keep the fast stuff. In an interview with Empire that we reported on yesterday, Multiverse of Madness writer Michael Waldron also commented on whether or not Scarlet Witch is really dead. He said, quote, she's removing herself from the board for now, forever. We'll see. I'd like to see her again.
The implications of that quote are destroying me.
Yeah.
She's removing herself from
Like
the
she
board.
was like yeeting out of this
Was she just sort of
dimension, this
Ah,
universe.
well,
saying,
who
she was
knows?
just saying like, I'm gonna take a pause for 5 minutes.
I think
Everyone thinks I'm a child murderer.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
I'm gonna go in
gonna,
timeout.
cool
I'm gonna
off.
tag out.
I go back to that cabin and rest and recover.
I'm gonna let things
I like
settle
it.
out
Yeah.
here in these child murdering streets.
I like it. Another headline here, She-Hulk's head showrunner Jessica Gao told TV Line that viewers should not expect any more cameos after Daredevil.
Lies.
Lie.
Lie.
Big lie. Her quote was, I don't want to set people up for disappointment, but I will say that the remaining cameos are cameos from the comics, characters that haven't been seen before in the MCU. Some of which we've spotted in frames from recent trailers and promos. And Kat Coiro, who directed episodes 1 through 4, 8, and 9, who I think is actually the showrunner, even though I said Jessica Gao was. Jessica Gao, I believe, is
Writer.
just the head writer.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Kat
to
Cairo,
everyone.
there is no head there is no showrunner.
There is
in
no
Marvel, so
showrunner,
she's
it's
just a
true.
director.
She directed episodes 1 through 4, 8, and 9. She also echoed that sentiment, telling TV Line that Daredevil remains the, quote, biggest surprise that we had, which we let out of the bag at Comic-Con.
There's no way that's true.
I think, I think this is all...
Just that Kevin Feige phrasing.
Yeah. This is a little trickeration. I don't think that they would give away their biggest thing, unless they were worried no one was going to watch it, but... I don't know. I think there's something else.
There's a post-credit scene that's going to lead to a thing that's going to do a thing.
Like, they let this show change Shang-Chi, or put things in Shang-Chi to set it up. So I think it's a
right.
And also, I feel like She-Hulk's too big of a thing to not allow for those moments, at least at the very end.
Yeah,
right. You have to get a He Who Remains Kang. You have to get a mutant Sting at the end of the thing. You've got to get Wanda with the Darkhold looking for kids, setting up multiverse. Like they always do it.
I think the last episode's just going to be a Megan the Stallion concert. Megan the Stallion. Two E's. I love how they say it on that show.
Hey,
everyone says it so slowly.
But we did She-Hulk. Help.
I'm
having a stroke. We did She-Hulk predictions yesterday.
Yes!
Can we get the results of those up on the board? Brandon is winning, and so is Coy. I don't know why I'm singing.
You said to give Jessica another point.
Jessica gets another point.
The chat said no, and I agree with the chat.
What?
Because I think it's a democracy. I think we should all be able to
It's not a democracy. I make the decisions. Trash bags, you guys have 20. The graphic is having a panic attack. That's okay.
It's having a time in there.
That's okay.
It's more exciting that way.
Those are our results. Come back next week. We're gonna be picking more stories. At the end of the series, I know we only show who got points when they're on the show today. At the end of the series, we're gonna do points for everyone that's contributed.
Are we not breaking down what the points were?
If we get that graphic up, I could maybe remember. Jen went on no dates, so no one got points for that. And I think you got 5 points for paroling. No, I think you took the.
I took the over.
I think we both got over.
We're gonna go.
Because during the episode, Zach was the only one that went under.
Okay, well I'll have to look at my notes. I might need to make a correction here. We might need to make a correction.
Well, we'll deal with that.
Next headline, you guys. 'Tis the season. It's She-Hulk season. And Epic Hero Shop has some really great She-Hulk merchandise that we think you should check out because Brandon and I like our little Justice shirts.
We're Justice
we just
boys.
got them in.
Ooh.
The New Rockstars' latest obsession is called Lady Justice, and it's available now on newrockstarsmerch.com. There it is, sitting beautifully next to our new Ash and Ruin shirt inspired by the Targaryens in House of the Dragon. So check both of those out on newrockstarsmerch.com.
Yeah, both of those shirts are limited dish.
Limited dish.
Latest
and coming down the
obsession.
pike, we've got Andor merchandise coming at you. So if you're a big Star Wars nerd, or you know someone who's a big Star Wars nerd, get them a little gift.
We also got a Rings of Power shirt coming.
I didn't know that.
I think so.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look out.
That's right.
You guys are going to watch Rings of Power this weekend, right?
Try.
Absolutely.
I'm going to
watch it tonight.
Just squeeze it in. Put it on at the barbecue. It'll be great.
Shows.
All right. Enough talking about Rings of Power.
92% of people think, we're going to see another MCU cameo.
92.
Got him. Wow. Got him. Let's talk about Wong, baby.
Ooh.
Let's talk about you and me. After his appearance in Episode 3, Wong has shown that he clearly operates outside of the laws of man. Okay, this guy does not care. He shows up when he wants. He doesn't care for your courts. He doesn't even know what the law is.
Book of Ashanti.
Do we think that there's something more sinister to these actions, okay? I have some suspicions, and this was really Dashiell who kind of planted this seed in my head and has grown into a sequoia of truth. Could Wong be a part of whatever this Thunderbolts lineup is going to be, okay? I think the biggest thing
I did love also this morning when we were talking about what we were going to do for the show today. I laughed in Dashiell's face when he was like Wong Thunderbolts, and then we sat there and we thought about it more, and we were like, "Oh my God,
yeah,
are they setting up Wong to be a part of the
kind of makes
Thunderbolts?"
sense.
And then you said it to me, and I was like, "Nah." And they're like, "No, it's this headline." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, we're going to convince you by the end
I'm
of this
ready
discussion.
because I'm about to have that moment.
Let's start with Abomination, okay? He goes in, he takes Abomination breaks him out of prison. He knows he's in prison because he's like, "Oh, I need this guy so I can fight in this tournament," even though that tournament wasn't like the Sorcerer Supreme tournament.
Right.
Just like part of the overall, I guess there was maybe like different places around the world he had to fight in like different separate tournaments to show that he's Sorcerer Supreme, and then he puts like Abomination back. Like, why risk it all for why is Abomination the guy you have to fight? Like, he can fight like anybody else.
You can fight your friend Bruce. You can fight your friend Tony. You can fight.
Well, Tony's dead. Tony's dead. You can fight just an Iron Man suit that is programmed to fight you.
Oh God,
I also think it's probably best to go to someone like Emil because he's kind of a third-party person, and he's not gonna ever waver in a fight. Like, I don't think Tony would either, and I don't think Hulk would, but we don't really know where Bruce is, and I don't think they're actually friends. But I think making
Wong
friends,
and Bruce?
Yeah, but I think Wong making friends with someone that we don't see often would make more sense than someone from the Avengers.
Now, how do you think Wong got in touch with Emil?
Haiku.
Haiku?
You wrote him a haiku.
Do you think someone named Val could have like connected them and said like, "Hey, I got a guy you can use for your little"?
Now, do we think maybe the Thunderbolts
tournaments?
won't know they're bad guys? Like, what if Val is the bad and the Thunderbolts they play with the Thunderbolts expectation and they're actually good guys and they're doing bad things?
I like this.
If Johnny Mayonnaise is on your team, you heard about his public execution.
Oh, that's true.
Well, the U.S. government has to be doing.
Yeah.
The U.S. government has to be doing so much.
Well, it was already
propaganda.
open. You can't put it back in the box when everyone saw it online.
No, you absolutely you can.
But everyone saw it already.
The person he killed was a terrorist.
Well, everyone. The thing is, if you want to think inside the box like that, I guess it depends on who you're talking to. Because I feel like there's people in the MCU that'd be like, well, let's hear from both perspectives.
I'm just saying, like, as if Val is representing some kind of shady government entity, which she may or may not be doing, right? You could throw all the propaganda at the wall about John Walker and say, you know, oh, that clip you saw, you know, that wasn't him doing something disgusting and horrible. That was him doing something great and heroic.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about the people that are already going to be on the Thunderbolts. So Yelena, I don't think she would believe that.
Maybe.
But I'm saying Yelena might be the bad that's manipulating these people.
After Hawkeye, I think she's changed.
Yeah?
Like, he talked to her, she cried, and she walked away. She recognized that, like, this
was
a
true.
problem.
That is definitely a growth moment.
Well, what if what Val is putting together are the Avengers? She's going to get Johnny Mayonnaise. She's going to get Yelena. She's going to get these people. And she's putting together what she's calling the Avengers. And they're going to be...
You're right.
They're
She's
going
got a
back.
Captain America. She's got a Hawkeye. She's got a Black Widow. She's got a Hulk with Abomination. She's got a Doctor Strange with Wong.
They're doing like a Dark Avengers kind of thing where it's like, no, we're the good guys. We're the Avengers. Because the Avengers used to be part of S.H.I.E.L.D. And then when S.H.I.E.L.D. dissolved, they were a private entity funded by Tony Stark. Let's say they're going back to the government. What's the government right now? It's S.W.O.R.D., it's S.H.I.E.L.D., or it's S.W.O.R.D. and DODC.
Yeah.
They're putting together the Avengers. These Avengers are going to be the bad guys. And like you're saying, the Thunderbolts are going to be the underground good guys, like working together to like stop these guys. Totally like subverting everything. A little bit of Civil War all over again, right?
And I think Civil War, but to a team scale, again, makes sense, especially with what we've seen with Ms. Marvel with the DODC. I think inevitably we've got a team versus team fight coming. But it'd be fun to play with expectations. With
I like it too.
Brandy keeps saying that movie's not going to be called The Thunderbolts, and it's going to be called something like Young Avengers versus
Young Avengers versus Thunderbolts. I think
that would sell both, right?
Yeah,
that would be a great way
to. They
to
just don't want to spoil it yet.
Until, maybe next week.
Yeah. We also saw Wong. Could Wong also be playing both sides, right? Because we have the Shang-Chi like post-credit scene where he's meeting with Captain Marvel and Bruce via hologram, and he's got the 10 rings. He's like, oh, they're alien, blah, 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 blah. But then, like, he could also still be working with Val, because, like, I think Wong sees morality in, like, an interesting way, and, like, separate from governments and, like, institutions. And I think he kind of saw how, like, Steven got manipulated by the Avengers in different ways. And he's like, no, I'm not going to let that happen to this Sorcerer Supreme. I'm going to I'm going to play for whoever is most right in that situation.
That's why I don't think he's going to be on a team. I think he has
too
many duties as the Sorcerer Supreme to even think about this, and even like just the thought of like the scope of what the Young Avengers and the Dark Avengers will do versus what he does. It's like my stuff is metaphysical. Your stuff is literally on this planet. I go beyond this planet. I don't need to be involved with your chaos. But also, which Val could get rid of, Wong is technically a wanted man.
Yeah, Wong committed the federal crime.
So I think
also everyone is probably sitting here saying like,
what?
I said a wanted man.
Oh, there you go.
I was waiting for your response.
I kind of heard it, but I was like, I need to make sure I heard it.
I bailed on it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought the attention back to it.
I'm ready for Wong's sort of villain arc, right? Everyone is like, oh, thank you, Stephen Strange. You saved us from Wanda Maximoff.
No one.
You saved the world.
Stephen's a problem.
Thank you so much. You should be the Sorcerer Supreme, not this other guy. And
what if Wong is a Skrull?
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Change the thumbnail. Change the thumbnail, Chloe.
I'm ready for this conversation.
If he's a Skrull, it would explain how he's trying to build up power to maybe allow for the Kree Skrull War we're going to see in Marvels to come into play. So what if he's trying to destabilize? What if he broke Abomination out just to destabilize?
I like it.
And therefore he's not working for anyone. He's just trying to undermine any sort of system to allow chaos from the Skrulls invade.
How does Wong know everything then, if he was a Skrull? Right?
Maybe he's been a Skrull for a long time.
Yeah, if he's been a Skrull the whole time.
Yeah, like he's been a Skrull. Like they're in
the whole time.
And I will say, we keep saying like, who's going to be a Skrull? Who's going to be a Skrull? It can't be anyone. It can't be anyone with a huge name because they got to be in the show. Blah blah blah. Wong's been in so much.
Wong could be perfect, and we wouldn't expect after his Nick Furying that he'd be the guy.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
And we might get into this a little bit more in depth sometime this week, but it is interesting, right, that Judge Price or the person impersonating Megan Thee Stallion and all that kind of thing, like, why wasn't that character a Skrull?
Right.
Setting up Secret Invasion.
Yeah, the Asgardian.
Why did they decide to be an elf that shapeshifts?
Right.
Like, I have to think the writers were like, oh yeah, she's a Skrull, and then someone was like, no.
We're saving that for Secret Invasion. Because we don't want to miss, like, you don't want to show too much Skrull to have us thinking about it. And since they haven't shown a Skrull, we're not thinking about Skrulls since Captain Marvel. I think the next time we see a Skrull is Marvels, and then I think there's an immediate, I think the end of the Marvels is Secret Invasion set up. I think we're like, oh, blah, blah, blah is a Skrull, and then that's the cliffhanger.
I've been thinking Wong was a Skrull for the entire time.
I think yeah.
Yeah,
I think we find out.
I've been thinking about. I was like, oh, of course he is. He's been featured in everything.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why. Well, which does come out first, Secret Invasion or the Marvels?
Hey, can we pull up that Phase 5 graphic real fast?
Do we have a date for Secret Invasion?
We don't, but they sort of placed it.
That's before the Marvels.
Yeah,
oh yeah, so that wouldn't work.
That's so weird.
Hey, Quiet, love your theory. Love your theory. You're
completely wrong.
You're dead
completely wrong. But the Wong Skrull thing could still be true.
Could still be true.
Could still be true.
Well, Green Knight sent in a super chat, and I love addressing this all the time. Could Wong be a Skrull since he technically doesn't have powers?
Super Skrulls, baby.
Yeah, there are Skrulls that can do magic in the comics. They can learn how to do magic. It's adorable.
Also,
because we know that different alien species can do magic. Because at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy,
it'd be an easy written solution.
Yeah. Like, he's a magic Skrull.
Can someone clarify this for me real fast? You have to have born magical ability to be a sorcerer at Kamar-Taj and all that kind of thing. You can't just roll up and be like, I'm a guy, teach me.
Because they had Jacob Batalon, they had his grandma mention the fingers thing.
Yeah,
so
I think it's one of those we all have the power inside of us, but
some
it's
of
some of us are more gifted and more tapped into it. And
so you could grab a Skrull off the street and theoretically
if enough at 1,000 hours, right? Yeah. You put that Skrull, you push him, you pull, you find the right Skrull, you get him there. You get them there. They can do the magic. It's fine. Do you think, going back to our Wong discussion, how he's clearly a Skrull and he's evil and he's going to do bad things, do you think that there are an Avengers right now? There is a set Avengers team at all?
No.
No, Sam Wilson's on a shrimp boat.
So when I know, but when going back to Shang-Chi at the end, when Wong is talking to Captain Marvel and Bruce.
Yeah.
That's all on Wong's time.
Yep.
He's doing that on his own because he sensed the rings. He tells Shang-Chi, he's like, oh, all the lights and bells were going off over here at Kamar-Taj as soon as you got the rings.
Right.
When Wenwu, obviously they didn't know for 1,000 years, didn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Where were you, magic guys?
Put one more coin in the bucket of Wong is evil, right?
Yeah, letting Wenwu run shop, and as soon as that gets shut down, he's like, whoa, let me take these rings, my guy.
He was the librarian of the Kamar-Taj for how many years? He's read every dark book under the sun, probably. Yeah. He's probably got little library tags on every little, little artifact that is kept at every sanctum in the world. And he was like, here's another item that's super powerful for my evil collection of fun things.
Yeah.
You can have the stupid flying cape, Steven. I don't care.
Yeah. So no official Avengers right now. No one's like...
I think the gathering of a team we've only seen through Wong, and I don't think there's any other.
And he was just doing that because he was worried about these magical artifacts.
Yeah, he's building
And that's why
something.
Captain Marvel was like, who is this? I have to go.
Right.
Don't call me ever again. Lose my number, Wong. Lose it! Thanks to all our super chatters out there. Scott Chang saying, big up, NR. Love from the UK. Hey, top of the morning to you. Oi, Gov.
Top of the morning.
Get in the queue and take the lift and enjoy some chips with your bangers and mash. Also got a super chat from Sir Psycho Sidekick saying $5 for a Saga shirt. Excellent choice.
Rip it off.
Jessica loves Saga.
Rip it off.
Series, her
Best Brian K. Vaughan
series.
Best TV comic.
Also, Sir Psycho Sidekick saying, hey guys, I'm currently packing for my move to Boston.
Oh,
Going to Beantown. Thank you for the break room being the break I need. Love y'all. Hey, make sure you wrap those plates up with extra newspaper. You don't want to lose them on the trip. And make an inventory of your boxes. Put a number on each box. And then make a spreadsheet and say what you have in each box.
You just write what's
Next
on the
headline.
box.
You gotta write on every box?
Yeah, you just say books.
But what if you need to change? You put more than just books.
No,
in a
you
box.
do not.
You can't have a box of just books.
Yes,
It'll be so
you can.
heavy.
I'm not moving.
You can pack your socks and underwear in your glassware. That way it's cushioned, and then you save space
I'm
times
not
two.
gonna put my panties
want
in my
Your wine
glassware.
smells like ass.
I washed them first. They're clean clothes.
bullshit, you're
No, but it's good because
Boston.
socks are.
I know what you guys do with your underwear.
Next
I
headline.
don't wear underwear in Boston. What are you talking about?
Chrissy said in a super chat about our dimensions talk, saying dimensions are planes of existence that are stacked on top of and anchored to single universe. Realms exist in their own plane and are not world or universe specific. They can span multiple universes, which is interesting. But I would also count it like the dark dimension kind of is one dimension that can stretch into every universe. I see it as the dark dimension in between universes.
Do you think that
we can have
Chrissy
this
is...
conversation all
I'm so
day.
confused about your theory because the dark dimension is just pieces of other dimensions.
I think it's like the mortar in between the bricks of different universes.
Interesting. So
and
it
flows, and that's what I think. That's what causes incursions, because when you're dreamwalking, you're utilizing dark dimension energy, and you're breaking down that mortar between the bricks, and the bricks start cracking into each other.
So it's just like, here's two balls.
Yeah.
Here is the
shaft.
dark.
Yes, the dark shaft between the balls.
Okay. You know what? The dark dimension.
You started this
And
analogy.
then I think mine makes more sense because
I
it's
think, yeah. I think they want us just chasing our tails with this nonsense.
You guys think Chrissy is like either an AI or catfish?
I think Chrissy could be Kevin Feige.
Potentially just posting things that have no
keeping
bearing
us
on
in
anything.
check constantly.
Chrissy, I don't believe you.
I believe you, Chrissy. It's okay. Don't listen to John. It's hot in here. We're sweating a lot. The planet's changing, guys, and
It is true.
we can have this argument about whether it was man-made or not, but it was man-made. Get your heads out of your asses. But what if there was a credit card that could help you tackle your negative impact on our climate just by using it once a day? There is, and it's called the Aspiration Zero credit card. Aspiration Zero is the first credit card that fights climate change by planting trees with every swipe. I could use 100 trees over this building right now to give it a little bit of shade. You plant 2 trees with every purchase you make when you use the Aspiration Zero credit card, which soaks up about the same amount of carbon dioxide from the air as the average American puts out every day.
Ooh.
Plus, 2 trees look so great. We all like the Twin Pines Mall. We don't like the Lone Pines Mall. It's much better the first way. And along with all the great benefits you get with the Aspiration Zero credit card, you get unlimited 1% cash back on all your monthly purchases when you hit Carbon Zero for the month, which is great. Aspiration has already planted 75 million trees. So many trees. 1 tree for each grievance my wife has against me. Wow, incredible. Make your dollars make a difference. She's not watching. It's okay.
Keep doing this. It's like fanning me.
You getting a little bit?
Yeah.
Make your dollars make a difference and apply for the Aspiration Zero credit card today and earn $300 welcome bonus after spending $3,000 in the first 90 days. Apply right now at aspiration.com/breakroom to go carbon neutral effortlessly and earn a $300 bonus. That's aspiration.com/breakroom. The Aspiration Zero MasterCard is issued by Beneficial State Bank pursuant to a license by MasterCard International Incorporated. Good credit is required and terms and conditions do apply.
That's it. That's our show.
That's the end of it. No. Here's the real deal, folks. Behind the scenes, in this hot day, John tried to cancel something, and Jessica and I, we dug through the ashes of this fire that had burnt out. We found the coals and we fanned them. We gave them a little bit of air. And what do you know? The fire came back, and that fire burns bright, and it burns bright for mandatory fun.
Simple graphic.
Did you play a graphic? I didn't tell you to play any graphics. Why did you play a graphic?
Don't be
you
mean
better
to
play it
Evan.
again!
Don't be mean to Evan. It's
Play
his
it
first
again!
day.
If it's
first
Dashiell,
day,
you're allowed to
sorry.
scream
First
at
day.
He doesn't know the. He
Good
doesn't
God.
know. There's this thing we do where sometimes we get.
Oh, yeah, we
pretend to
should've
be
told
angry at
them.
production.
I did tell Evan.
And part of that anger is you gotta say, "Play that graphic again!"
He's good. That was quick.
That was good.
That was very
Too good.
impressive.
Oh,
He can hear you in the mic.
Play my Phase 6 graphic. Let's see it. Empty, desolate, unfulfilled.
Good.
What a guy.
Okay.
Spring
What a guy.
2025 is going to
That's
be
good.
the new
That's
mutants. We're doing it again,
Get it out
baby.
of here. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. Okay, listen, guys. We loved seeing Megan Thee Stallion on the show last night and celebrating her oeuvre of music. But there's other music out there by other important people.
It's the Wong Show.
This is the Wong Show today. In honor of the Wong Show, we put together some Wong songs.
This is why I wanted to cut the segment.
So
It's
Jessica
good.
and I,
It's good. We captured
we
these.
kind of captured this. We had a little time, so we put together some Wong songs.
We've been-
We're not gonna make Corey and John participate
I'll
in
sing.
this because it's cruel and it's mean to do. But we
All
we
of
will
mine
do
are
it
rap
here for
songs,
you.
so you're more than welcome to take a rap song.
Jessica's got a couple rap songs. Do you want to go first, or
Oh,
do
you
one
should
of
go
mine
first.
first?
You go
there's
first, and then I'll
many.
go first.
Okay, I've
I'll
got
go
two.
quick.
I've
I'm
got
only
two.
doing the chorus.
Oh,
I've got
boy.
two. It's
Do you want me to go first?
Huh?
I can do this one
You
first.
do one first. Give her a
Okay,
taste.
so Brandon kind of, we got these. How did we get these again?
Well, we have an insider at Marvel.
We got an insider at Marvel, and we skimmed the wall with a grappling hook.
Yeah. They
And-
they
That's where
held the
Tommy's been
grappling hook for us.
been all week.
We pulled. Yeah, Tommy's been acting as the on-site medic at Marvel.
And I found this song, and
she found this song.
a nice pair of dress shoes by the door.
Oh, okay.
It's called Big Wong Energy.
Oh, okay.
Good God.
It's really good, you guys.
It's really good.
I'm gonna start
It's
by
really
that.
good.
Ready? Bad bitch, I could be your fantasy. I could tell you got big Wong energy. It ain't too many wizards that can handle me, but I might let you base me like rotisserie. Let them read me like a book, like a mystery. And if strange ain't right, I got the remedy. It ain't too many wizards that can handle me. Bad bitch, I could be your fantasy.
Oh,
Okay.
that's pretty good.
How do we feel about this one? Is it good to
That's
go?
pretty good.
Okay.
That's a good one.
It's going forward.
Now, when I was sneaking around the office, I snuck over to the country western division of Marvel.
Oh my God, beautiful.
They're putting out a country album for Wong.
Damn, okay.
And this song, if you know it, sing along.
getting to
This
it.
one's called Wong Open Spaces. Okay. This is just like, I'm gonna give you a little verse chorus at the end. He's gotta get out of his mother's garage. Gotta leave home, head to Comertage.
Don't laugh, it's good.
Doing magic makes him feel so very merry, even if he has to work in the library. He needs Wong open spaces, room to make a sling portal. He needs new faces. Magic makes him immortal. Magic makes
Why are you
him
laughing at this
immortal. That's serious.
It's
Don't
a
laugh.
really good freaking song.
It's a good song.
Country Music Television Awards are gonna be
Wong
ass
Open
for that.
Spaces.
Can we acknowledge that?
I tried to sing along.
Do you guys
but it
remember
was-
those 90s ads when it was like two people going like, and that great hit?
Yeah.
Well, we're doing that for one.
Yeah.
That is okay.
That's happening right now.
And
This
this
is
one,
Wong.
this one I also found. I found
Wong
this one in the
songs.
cafeteria. Found this one in the cafeteria, and you know they have like three
Yeah.
cafeterias. They're very
Go
nice.
ahead.
So this one's called Wong Shit.
Okay.
By yeah.
Whoa, shit.
You found the cafeteria, not the bathroom.
Yeah, no, you guys, once you hear the song, you understand what I'm saying,
okay,
right?
I just spit all over the table at the.
You guys,
I thought you were gonna
listen
do
to my song
Wong.
that I
We're ready.
found.
We're ready. We're ready.
Hands on my whip, singing songs on my Wong crap. Post you a pig, better make it a thirst trap. When a mill hit, then a bitch getting way back. Why the fuck you in the club and Wizards wildin'? I've been at Comertage, Wong shit. Walking like a
Oh
pup
my
on a leash,
God.
let's dog it. Sorcerer or the Supreme, I'm top shit. Little bitch ass losers were hating on me from Target. Oh my God.
I want another verse.
Oh my
so
God,
good.
this one's good to go. I'm gonna
When
put
they put
that
out
one
the album,
on
they put out the
Spotify.
album. Now this one I found in the dressing room.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Where people get dressed. They have a
At-
dressing
at
room.
work?
At Marvel. This is at Marvel Studios.
Oh, it's okay.
Follow the
I see,
plot
I
of the
see, I
story,
see. I
John.
thought
We
you were.
broke
I
into
thought we were
Marvel
at
Studios.
Marvel headquarters, where like an office.
Yeah, they still have a dressing room.
No,
They
they
got
don't.
a gym there.
I've
People
been
got to
there.
work. Kevin
nice.
Feige's got to stay
Kevin
ripped.
Feige with the
They
hat
don't have
on
time to
still.
go down to Planet Fitness, guys. Okay. This one's just called Wong Song. I know this whole segment's called Wong Songs, but this one's called Wong Song.
Great.
Ooh, that magic's so scandalous, and you know another wizard couldn't handle it, so you slinging that rings like who's the whiz with a look in your eyes so devilish. You like to live in Comitage, and you run that place like you the boss. Not just Nepal, he like the buzz, cause he living in New York City. He's got slings like a ring, 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 gems that bling, bling, bling. Steven, move your butt. But, I think I'll sing it again. He has a spine like a book, a title he took all night long. You
yeah,
know
what?
It. Let me see that Wong. Oh, baby. That Wong.
Baby, Wong, make your booty go.
Wong, make your booty go.
Okay.
I tried to cut the segment.
We got one more.
There's one more?
Yeah.
We got one more. And this one is a rap song.
One more.
And I can't sing in the key of what I think this is Charlie Puth. I think Charlie Puth wrote this one.
Oh, okay.
It's called
Did Charlie Puth come in and write this?
It says you turn me on like the Benedict. I don't know why they didn't name it after Wong. The actor that did it. You turn me on like the Benedict when you're whipping your sling ring around and around. Now I don't want to fight this. No, you gotta sing this with me. Oh, you know?
I know the words.
Oh, it's okay. You know how to just make me want. You turn me on like the Benedict when you're watching the compound around and around. You got me with the tight whip. You know, you just make me want you. He didn't finish it.
Oh, Charlie.
What is he
get off
doing?
of TikTok.
Well, you gotta buy the album if you want to
We
hear
got a
it.
feud with Benny Blanco and get back to work.
We did get a lot of super chats. Thanks for all those super chats you guys have been sending in today. We do owe them another LinkedIn post since we've been talking about stuff we stole from Marvel. Here you go. This was from Black and Garbolt again.
Oh no.
King of the Humans and motivational speaker. Can you all do me a solid and stream all the episodes of Inhumans on Disney Plus this weekend? Trying to get a reboot going. Lots of finger crossed emojis. Also, feel free to drop an endorsement.
Poor LinkedIn calling out Inhumans spelled wrong.
Yeah.
That red squiggle.
Yeah, they don't like it.
Rude.
They don't like it. Rude as hell.
Rude
as hell.
Next headline.
We got another headline?
No, I've just been screaming that today.
Oh, I like that little bit.
Hey, this is something we want to talk about today. We got a new episode of She-Hulk. I don't know if you guys know that.
Oh, we did,
We
yes.
got a new episode. It was really fun. Here's the thing. They keep going after her blood. Keep going after Jennifer's blood. It's freaking weird. And we're just trying to figure out, like, is the blood going to be a thing in this show?
I think it has. Like, they mentioned it too
Gotta
much.
be. So, like, okay, if we're talking about mentions of this She-Hulk blood, right? Bruce was like, hey, I spent $2 billion on R&D on this weird machine that does way too much to destroy people's blood. Okay? And then in this episode, you know, we have the someone remind me of what that group is called, please.
Wrecking Crew?
The Wrecking Crew. Like trying to jab her in the neck to get some
too many mentions of blood.
Too much stuff looking for Jennifer's blood. Obviously, like, you know, Bruce with his inhibitor chip sort of bled into Jen's cuts, and that's what turned her into a She-Hulk. Abomination has some of Bruce's blood in him. A lot of blood talk. If you're squeamish, we're not showing you anything.
I think
so
this
get
only
over it.
means one thing. It's Morbid time.
It's Morbid time.
Ooh, the blue.
Play my graphic. Play my Morbid time graphic.
Do you have a
It
Morbid
doesn't
time
exist.
graphic?
No, Evan, I'm so
I was
sorry.
so ready.
It's the
There's no
thirsty
graphic.
thespians, Evan.
Oh yeah, play that
it.
Thirsty Thespians
No,
graphic.
please don't ever play that.
He's on top of it. On
Can't
top
stop
of
it.
it.
This is going to lead us into a couple of paths, right? Number one, like, okay, so like who is going after the blood, right? Who is sending these kids essentially with insanely overpowered weapons to go grab Jen Walter's blood? And my suspect number one, I know people don't want to hear this because people don't like this character, which is unfair. The Power Broker. The Power Broker. The lab in Madripoor destroyed. No more super soldier serum.
Right.
She's still got to run a business.
Yeah, I mean, Super Soldier Serum is like the biggest MacGuffin of the MCU.
Yeah.
It's been around forever. You know, it's important. I would put like Thunderbolt Ross on the case too, because that's how we got Abomination in the first place. He's trying to make his own serum. He did make his own serum.
Yeah.
I could see him trying to steal it. I mean, the bigger question is, it can't be anyone from the government, because they have Emil Blonsky locked up. In theory, you could just take his blood. Now, I don't think his blood works the same as like
a pure
Bruce Banner's family.
Yeah, that genome they talked about.
Like I think that's important. Like he's when you have a horse and a donkey have sex, all right, and you get a mule. The mule can't reproduce.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Country boy,
there's
Brandon
donkeys, burros, and mules, and it's all different combinations of horses and donkeys having sex.
I have never, in my whole life, did not know this.
They're important distinctions.
I
didn't.
And it also depends on what is male and what is female in the
We keep
situation.
calling Emil Blonsky a mule.
He's a mule.
He's gonna bust in here.
Well, he's not. He can't procreate on his own. He can't make new Hulks on his own.
Right.
But like,
don't know
if you're in Bruce's family line or you have that weird genetic manipulation, you can spread it somehow. Because like in Incredible Hulk, right, he drips a little blood that Stan Lee drinks, and I forget if it kills that character or it puts him in the hospital or something like that.
Yes.
So that's
He's
when
sick.
Bruce
He did not have
initially
the
learned
gamma
how
genome.
dangerous his blood was.
Right.
Or he knew because he was trying to stop it before it happened, but that was like proof. So that's why he has this thing that I think destroys more than just blood, but he uses it to destroy blood.
No.
It's only for destroying
Yep.
blood. Obviously, her blood is going to be a big, important thing in the show. I think it's interesting that the Wrecking Crew has Asgardian construction equipment.
Yeah.
I don't know if
We
that
have-
was just for like convenience sake to explain away technology, or does this originate in New Asgard
I think
somehow?
it's like how Vulture was able to scavenge the tech of
They
the
want to
Chitauri.
say there's not still alien
I imagine
tech
there's
around.
this
is our alien
exactly
tech.
like this is the evolution of
Yeah.
that concept. I imagine whoever sent them has cultivated weaponry from all over the place.
Right. Oh, okay.
So I like
and that
the
would make
idea
sense
they've
for
got
the
an
power
armory.
broker, right?
Right.
Who's like dealing in artifacts and things like that.
I don't think it's
Why?
Blade. I don't think it's Morbius. I don't think it's vampire based. I'm gonna
You
get
just
that
said
out
it
of
was
the way right
Morbius.
now.
Nope, too late.
It's not
Morbius.
Morbius.
Take it back. We're flipping it out.
Morbius
Put
again,
that on
back.
social
Can't take it
media.
back.
Morbius confirmed.
Hey, but really, right? Like, okay, you gave a bunch of kids who have seemingly never gotten in a fight with anyone before because they were so unequipped for that fight.
But the dance they did was good.
Yeah.
Great dance. A bunch of crazy technology, and expected them to beat up this person and take her blood. Like, who is doing that?
Right.
It makes no sense.
I think they're testing. I think there was a test for Jessica. I mean, Jennifer Walters.
For me?
It's for you. It's a test for you.
All right.
I think it was a test for her. They didn't actually think it would succeed. Like, they thought maybe on a fluke, but I think it's someone that's going to be testing
Someone's
her
like,
powers.
oh, I want to see
Exactly.
like
how strong she is.
Yeah.
I think they were getting like, I think it was a test.
Do you think it's like GLKH a little bit? Like,
I don't think it's within that world. I think it's going to be a super villain direction.
I mean, it would make sense to be like Kingpin or something like
Well,
that.
yeah, because
right?
let's talk about this.
Funding this.
We don't even know if we're getting Matt Murdock in this show. We do know we're getting Daredevil, right?
Oh, that's a good point.
And it feels like the opposite should be true, right?
Right.
You'd be like, oh yeah, Matt could show up in a courtroom.
Right.
That makes total sense. But all we've seen is the Daredevil costume, right? And so like theoretically, there has to be a reason why he is in Los Angeles, unless she goes to Manhattan, fighting crime.
Right.
So maybe something is
Happened
bringing
with
him
Kingpin.
here. It could be a Kingpin.
Does Murdoch
I think
flies to LA and he has his Daredevil outfit in his bag?
Maybe
and
that's
he
why
goes
he
to
has
the
to
screen?
bring
to bring it.
Yeah, but does it go through the
That's
scanner and
insane
they're like,
Oh, that's weird.
That's
They're
why
just
he
like,
needed the
that's
yellow
like-
one.
I'm going to convention, man.
His West
Just
Coast
think he's
suit's
a
yellow.
dom.
Yeah, exactly.
The horns. But also, I think if we
the
want
TSA
to
agent opens up the suitcase. He's like, not completely accurate.
Almost, bro.
cheap and then closes it. I think if we're keeping it in the world, I always keep pitching on Rogue Theory, on everything we've done. I keep pitching the leader, but I do realistically think that it's Leapfrog.
Oh, Leapfrog
I
trying
think
to
it's
steal?
Leapfrog. I think Leapfrog because I think MT is on it saying that Leapfrog's dad is the guy that jumps out the window and lands on the car without injuring himself.
Okay.
And I think Leapfrog is trying to like either get in good with his dad or trying to make up for what his dad did. I think all of what we saw that is like Leapfrog's a good person, he's gonna be a superhero, is not true. I think he's gonna be the villain, and I think he has a team of goons who are really bad, who are them, because I don't think Wilson Fisk would get another shitty crew after what the Jumpsuit Mafia did.
And I don't think
Hawkeye.
Marvel would be like,
And-
this Kingpin guy cannot
he
hire a
keeps
posse.
coming back. And then same with Val. I don't think Val would hire a team so reckless and bad. So I think it's going to be someone that's an up-and-comer that doesn't really know how to hire a crew. And I think they were lured in with, like, you can also get a portion of her blood if you get it.
Interesting.
And they're like, hell yeah. And then they got their ass kicked, and they're probably like, I'm not going to fight her again.
Interestingly, the chat is split on whether Abomination's blood has powers. They say 51% yes.
I just feel like they would have drained him already. Like the government would have been like, we'll take that blood.
I guarantee they're doing testing, and I think maybe that'll come into play with Thunderbolts and the Super Soldier Serum coming back. Because I do feel like in the comic books, that's a long-running. Like there's some continuities that tied even to the Weapon X program.
Oh yeah,
like there's so many times it's
and
so I
there's
can see
different
them
versions and
yeah. I can see them bringing that back in some capacity and maybe mix the Abomination's blood or something.
Oh,
you know what?
Also, their blood might just all be really different. Watch Abomination's blood actually like die on hint of oxygen, unlike the other ones.
Graveyard Depraved Gourd sending in a super chat pointing out Mr. Sinister loves blood samples. Get me my John Hamm Mr. Sinister, baby. Bring him in.
You know who else?
He was supposed to be him.
Oh, really?
He was fully cast, yeah.
He was supposed to be in it.
With the, remember the suitcase?
Yeah.
He was like, they filmed the scene.
Mr. Sinister with his ribbony cape and the white makeup.
The
black diamond on his head.
Just so ridiculous dialogue. Oh, it'd be so much fun.
I can't believe they let that character be in a kid's cartoon show. I was a kid watching that, and I was like, what the hell is this thing? Yes, customers.
I want John Hamm so bad.
I want John Hamm as Mr. Sinister.
He's
so bad.
What is happening?
So much.
Mr. Sinister awakens
More than
things
you
inside
want
of all of
Jubilee?
us. No!
You have to choose between
Obviously, the Jubilee trilogy is going to get announced at D23 next weekend. Jubilee getting
we do have a Jubilee scoop that we will not share on air, but it is Jubilee's.
Is there a Jubilee scoop?
Jubilee's coming.
It's going to be a trilogy, folks. Look out.
No, okay.
Look out.
Well, Elijah Bowser, longtime fan of the show, we've only been doing the show for like 3 months, says, you do realize, all right,
I love when
Elijah,
sentences start like that.
how we were connected with Aunt May, so it impacted not only the character, what if the MCU is doing that with Wong, so at some point to kill him off later?
Yeah.
Oh, we're just trying to like, they're just trying to be nice to Wong. So
I said Wong would die eventually, and you guys were the one that got mad at me for saying that.
Wong's immortal.
We all die eventually.
Well, I mean, like I think he's gonna die like within
the
next.
price.
Kang's gonna kill him.
He's gonna pay the ultimate price as
And Benedict Wong's gonna be like, thank God, and everyone else is gonna be like, no.
I'm out of here.
One day I'll become a real YouTuber, says Commando Koi. Look, here's the thing. It's 105 degrees in Los Angeles.
I need the breeze.
Today,
That's so
and
gross.
Koi went into the deep valley for a toy.
I did.
For a joy.
Frankly,
So,
you guys are lucky I'm not commandoed and killed, because it is amongst my people's right to do so.
I'm right next to
What?
him.
You're Irish.
Yeah, but like I look like I can wear anything. I got that Scottish-ness.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, trash folks. Thank you so much for watching our show today. We're gonna be back here tomorrow talking more.
Can we give them a few LinkedIn's?
Yeah, we should do
Yeah.
We're not going to be here on Monday. We're not going to be here on Monday.
We're
It's
taking
Labor Day off.
off.
I'm getting out of here. I'm going to freaking New Orleans.
Yeah, look at
I'll see
this
you there.
from the Real Vision. The Real Vision
The photo's
is the
disgusting.
sex. This poor guy, he's just trying to figure it out. He's just trying to learn. He's just trying to learn what the internet is. He doesn't know how computers work. He's new. He's new to this world. We got another one, I think. Sam Wilson, Captain America, formerly known as Falcon. Am I connected to anyone who works for a bank or lending institution?
Oh, poor
The boat
guy.
needs a new bilge pump.
That's
I
really
still get the
sad.
boat.
No.
Someone pay Sam Wilson. Give him
Give him
some
some
money.
money.
Someone pay these Avengers, man. Tony,
wrong.
you know Tony was paying them.
It's wrong.
You know Tony was paying them.
Is that all?
I think there's another one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh, no, not
Bring it
just
back.
him.
Don't let confinement confine you. Nobody can be the prison warden of your mind. You determine your own reality. Also, please send some cash to my canteen fund. Need more honey buns.
Poor Justin Hammer twerking in a cell alone.
Twerking all alone on a cell.
So sad.
I love the idea that he's like a Tony Robbins fan. Like the idea that he's like a motivation
You gotta
speaker,
know.
like addict
I
with
gotta
those orange
know.
hands.
I think we stole another one. I think there's another one.
Oh! Save the best for last. Zemo with a put down.
Put him down. I mean,
I can't choose
he
my
might be the
favorite
best
dance.
dancer in the MCU.
Zemo is a good
Oh,
dancer.
it's magic.
I think there's another one.
There's another one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
this
this
is
one's
from
like
We overprepared today.
Dr. Darcy Lewis. R.I.P. to my friend and mentor, Dr. Jane Foster. Also, where is her body, Thor? Bring her back, you piece of shit. We want to bury her.
That's so dark.
They
I
had
like that she went to LinkedIn to ask for it.
Yeah. Well, Thor's
Oh
on
Oh
LinkedIn.
my
LinkedIn.
God. Hey, it's September 1st.
Oh, happy
it's a
September.
new month.
Pay your
and
rent.
our last month of the break room was very fun. And we wanted to just cap off August with our clip of the month
Oh, I
because we
forgot.
forgot the
Oh, clip of the month.
Clip of the month. Can we roll that clip? Is it still on the board? Might not be.
I forgot about it.
Might have gotten deleted. Not on the board.
Clip of the month is also lost.
We'll hit you with the clip of the week tomorrow.
God
Thank you
damn.
so much for watching
Yes.
the break room.
damn.
Hit that like button.
Hit that like
Notifications.
button, motherfucker.
Oh, don't. Thank you,
the
ladies.
end there.